In today's world, it's tempting to share every detail of our lives. Social media, conversations, and quick updates, we all want to be heard and feel connected. While that's normal, there's a big difference between sharing and oversharing. You don't have to reveal everything about yourself. Some things need to stay private, to be protected and cherished. Today, I want to share 5 things you should keep to yourself. These aren't strict rules, but valuable lessons learned through life. When you protect these things, you protect your peace, progress, and purpose. First, your plans. One of the most common mistakes people make is talking about their plans too soon. When you have a goal or dream, it's exciting, and you want to tell everyone about it. But here's the thing, your dream is fragile, like a newborn baby. It needs time to grow and develop before it can face the outside world. If you share it too early, it can be crushed by negativity, doubt, and even jealousy from others. Your plans are full of potential, but that potential needs space to grow. When you talk about your dreams too soon, you expose them to criticism and opinions that can weaken them. Not everyone will understand your vision. Some people may doubt you, and even if they don't mean to, their words might make you second-guess yourself. So protect your plans. Keep them close to your heart while they're still growing. Give them time to strengthen and take root. When the time is right, you'll know. Your dreams will be strong enough to face the world, and you'll be ready to share them with confidence. Until then, focus on nurturing your vision. Believe in your journey and trust the process. The more you protect your dreams, the stronger they'll become, and when they're ready, they'll thrive in ways you never imagined. Stay focused, stay patient, and watch your dreams grow into something amazing. Sometimes people will say you're aiming too high or being unrealistic. And guess what? It only takes one comment like that to make you doubt yourself, to start second-guessing your own dreams. Suddenly, the excitement you had turns into uncertainty. You begin to think, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe this is too much for me, and just like that, someone else's doubt has clouded your judgment and weakened your confidence. It's like planting a seed and then digging it up every day to check if it's growing. You end up disrupting the growth process, never giving it the chance to thrive. This happens when you let others' opinions influence your dreams before they've even had the chance to grow. And then there's envy. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. I know it's tough to hear, but it's the truth. Some people around you are dealing with their own struggles and insecurities. When they see you moving forward with your goals, instead of being happy for you, they might feel threatened. They might smile to your face, but deep down they don't want to see you win because it reminds them of where they aren't in life. Some people might subtly discourage you or even try to sabotage your progress. You might think you're just sharing your excitement, but in reality, you're giving them a way to derail your dreams before they even have a chance to take off. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a time and place to share your plans. You're not supposed to walk this journey alone. Eventually, you'll need support, advice, and maybe even collaboration. But the mistake people make is sharing their plans too soon. Until your dream is solid and strong enough to stand on its own, it's best to keep it to yourself. Your dreams need time to build in private, where they aren't exposed to the weight of other people's opinions or the pressure to prove something. Think of it this way: when an artist is working on a masterpiece, they don't invite everyone into the studio while they're still sketching. They don't need an audience while they're in the middle of the process. They wait until the piece is finished, until it's ready to be shown to the world. And when it's finally revealed, the world sees a polished, complete vision, not the rough drafts or unfinished strokes that came before. That's exactly what you need to do with your dreams. Work quietly away from distractions and focus on building your vision in peace. Let no one interfere with your process. And when the time is right, when your dream is ready to stand tall, let your success speak for itself. Let your results do the talking. The world doesn't need to see the rough drafts, only the masterpiece you've been working on behind the scenes. There's power in silence. There's power in holding your cards close to your chest and working diligently behind the scenes. Why? Because when you're working in silence, you're free from distractions. You're focused. You're not performing for anyone or seeking approval. You're not concerned with what others think or how they'll react. You're simply building, creating, and moving closer to your goal. When you finally reveal what you've been working on, it won't be a dream anymore. It'll be a reality, something solid, something that stands on its own without needing validation from anyone else. Success doesn't need an announcement, it speaks for itself. When you achieve what you've been striving toward, people will notice, They'll see the results, and those results will speak louder than any words ever could. But if you spend all your time talking about what you're going to do instead of doing it, you risk being all talk and no action. You risk letting your energy get wasted on trying to impress others with words instead of showing them the results of your hard work. It's like running a race. You don't start bragging at the starting line about how fast you're going to finish. You don't start celebrating before you've even crossed the finish line. No, you keep your head down. You focus on the path ahead, and you run your race with everything you've got. When you cross that finish line, then you celebrate because you've earned it, you've completed the journey. But along the way, you don't let distractions pull you away from what matters. You work the process, you grind, keep your plans close, and share them only with those you trust completely, people who genuinely want to see you succeed and will support you along the way. Even then, be cautious. Your dream is your responsibility. It's up to you to protect it. Not everyone is going to see what you see, and that's okay. They don't need to. Your dream is yours. It's your vision, your mission, and your life's work. Work in silence. Nurture your plans in private. Let them grow strong before exposing them to the world. Because when your dream is fully realized, it won't need an introduction. The world will see the results, and your actions will speak for themselves. So guard your plans. Protect them like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. Now let's talk about your personal struggles. Everyone has struggles. Life is hard. And that's a truth none of us can avoid. We all face moments when it feels like everything is coming down on us at once. Days when we can't seem to catch a break. When the pressure builds and weighs down our spirit, pushing us to the point where we feel like we can't keep going. This is a reality for everyone walking this earth. But just because you're going through something difficult doesn't mean you have to display it for the world to see. There's a quiet strength in handling your struggles with privacy. I'm not saying you should hold everything inside or try to be some kind of superhero. Everyone needs help, and we all need people who have our backs when times get tough. But your personal struggles, the things that truly challenge you at your core, don't need to be public information. Not every battle you fight needs to be shared with everyone. You've got to learn to discern who deserves to know what's really going on with you. When you open up to the wrong people, you risk putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Some people might judge you, criticize you, or worse, use your weaknesses against you. People love to talk, and when you share your struggles with someone who doesn't truly understand or care about your well-being, it opens the door for them to twist your story. They take bits and pieces of what you've shared and turn them into something that suits their own narrative. Before you know it, your personal battle becomes the latest topic of conversation for folks who don't have your best interests at heart. They'll speculate, they'll gossip, they'll make assumptions about you that have nothing to do with who you really are or what you're going through. That's why privacy is key. Not everyone is qualified to give you the advice or support you need. Not everyone is even equipped to understand your journey. When you share too much with the wrong people, their opinions can start to shape how you see yourself. Instead of helping you, they could hold you back. So guard your struggles just as you guard your dreams. Share your challenges only with those who genuinely care, those who can offer real support and guidance. And even then, be selective. Your personal battles are part of your growth. They shape who you are and who you're becoming. Don't let them be distorted or diminished by people who don't have your best interests at heart. Work through your struggles in private with those you trust, and when you emerge on the other side, you'll be stronger for it. You won't need to explain what you went through, because your strength and resilience will speak for themselves. And when you've conquered your challenges, let your success do the talking. Remember, not everyone needs to know your story. Some chapters of your life are meant to be written in silence, far from the opinions and judgments of others. So protect your struggles, just as you protect your dreams, and let your actions speak for you in the end. There's an undeniable power in keeping certain aspects of your life private, and it starts with your struggles. When you share your challenges with the world, especially with people who haven't earned the right to know your personal battles, their judgments can creep into your mind. They can make you doubt yourself even more than you already do. In that space of doubt, you may start to believe the lies they've built around your struggles, rather than holding on to the truth of who you are and what you're capable of. Your struggles are part of your story, yes, but they don't define you. They aren't a measure of your worth or your ability. Just because you're going through something doesn't mean you are less than anyone else. Yet when you share your hardships with too many people, they begin to box you in, labeling you based on one chapter of your life. It's not fair, but it's how people work. They see a fraction of your story and act as if they've read the whole book. That's why it's essential to guard your struggles. Not everyone deserves to know what battles you're fighting. You don't need to challenge anyone else's business unless they've earned the right to carry that weight with you. This isn't about shutting people out. It's about being selective. It's about knowing who truly has your back and who will stand with you during the tough times without judgment. These are the people who will help you carry the load when it feels too heavy to bear alone. Those are the people you want in your corner. They are the ones who will offer real support, not just empty sympathy or unsolicited advice. When you keep your struggles private, you maintain control over your narrative. You don't give others the power to turn your hardships into a storyline for their entertainment. Instead, you protect yourself from scrutiny and give yourself the space to heal, to process and to grow without the noise of outside opinions clouding your judgment. Keeping your struggles to yourself isn't about bottling things up. It's about healing on your own terms. It's about sitting with your challenges, understanding them, and facing them in a way that allows you to grow stronger. If you share too much with the wrong people, their responses might not help. Instead of offering support, they might give pity, judgment, or worse. And that's not what you need when you're going through tough times. There's no shame in reaching out for help when you need it. In fact, it takes tremendous courage to admit you can't carry everything on your own. But there's a difference between seeking support and broadcasting your struggles for the world to see. Not every listener is there to help. Some are just there for the drama. When you expose your vulnerability to people who don't truly care about your well-being, you end up feeling even more isolated because their responses aren't what you need. Be selective. Choose wisely who you share your struggles with. Lean on the people who have proven they're in your corner for the long haul, the ones who will stand with you through the highs and the lows. They are the ones who will lift you up, remind you of your strength, and carry some of the weight when you feel like you can't go on. Your struggles are part of your journey, but they are not the whole story. They don't need to be shared with the world at large. Instead of giving everyone a front row seat to your battles, take a step back and protect your peace. Protect your mental and emotional space. Share your burdens only with those who have earned the right to walk alongside you. Not everyone deserves that kind of access to your life. Remember, privacy is power. There's strength in knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. There's wisdom in understanding that not every part of your life needs to be open for public consumption. Your struggles are part of what makes you who you are, but they don't define you. And as you navigate those tough times, keep your circle tight and protect the parts of your journey that are still unfolding. The world doesn't need to know every battle you're fighting. They don't need to see every tear you shed or hear every hardship you endure. What the world will see in time is your resilience. They'll see the strength you've built in those quiet moments when no one was watching. When you emerge stronger and more determined, that's when you can share the lessons you've learned, not the pain you endured. Because the story of your survival is yours to tell, and it's a story best told after you've come through the other side. Now let's talk about your finances. Money is a tricky subject. People love to talk about it, flaunt it, or ask intrusive questions about what you've got going on financially. But here's the truth: your financial situation is nobody's business but yours. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or you've got more than enough, the details of your finances are personal, and they should stay that way. The moment you start sharing too much about your financial situation, you open yourself up to a world of unnecessary complications. We all know people who love to show off their wealth. They want everyone to see the fancy car, the big house, the expensive vacations. But let me tell you, there's a danger in that. The more you put your financial success on display, the more attention you attract, and not all of that attention is good. Some people will see your success and congratulate you, but others, they'll see an opportunity. Not everyone around you has good intentions. If you're not careful, they'll find a way to get a piece of what you've worked so hard to earn. The more you broadcast what you have, the more you become a target for people who are envious or opportunistic. They might come to you asking for favors, pretending to be your friend, but deep down, they're only interested in what they can get from you. Before you know it, if you're not careful, you'll be drained emotionally, mentally, and financially. It's a slow process, one that sneaks up on you if you're not paying attention. And what about when you're struggling financially? When you start telling people about your hardships, you open yourself up to judgment. Instead of empathy, Some people may see your situation as a weakness or even an opportunity to criticize. That's why it's so important to keep your finances private. Whether you're on top or struggling, your money is your business and yours alone. The importance of financial privacy. In today's world, sharing every detail of our lives has become the norm, thanks to social media and the pressure to present an open, transparent image. However, when it comes to finances, it's vital to understand the importance of keeping your financial situation private. Revealing your financial struggles or successes can open the door to a multitude of negative consequences, such as judgment, pity, manipulation, and gossip. When you let the wrong people in on your financial difficulties, you surrender control of your narrative. Suddenly, your private struggles become public knowledge, and others may form opinions based solely on your financial status. People are quick to gossip, and once you share your vulnerabilities, you give them the ammunition to spread rumors or cast judgment on you. This can create an uncomfortable atmosphere, where your worth and abilities are viewed through the lens of your finances rather than your character and achievements. The dangers of oversharing. Some individuals may even feign offers of help, but often these come with strings attached. They may lend you money, but this can lead to a power dynamic where they hold something over your head. While it may seem like they're doing you a favor, they often expect something in return, whether that's a favor down the line or a sense of control over your decisions. This can create a toxic cycle where you feel indebted or manipulated, making it increasingly difficult to break free from their influence. Your financial situation is a personal aspect of your life. Money is simply a tool, a resource to live your life and achieve your goals, but it should never define who you are or how others perceive you. When you start sharing too much about your finances, you risk allowing it to shape how people see you, treat you, and even approach you. Whether you have a lot or a little, your financial situation shouldn't be the reason people are drawn to you or push you away. The case for privacy. This is why it's so important to keep your finances private. It's not about being secretive, it's about being smart. You don't need to broadcast every financial win or struggle to the world. Your financial details are yours to manage, and unless it's absolutely necessary, you don't owe anyone an explanation. The only people who should know the ins and outs of your finances are those you trust completely, people who genuinely have your best interests at heart and will offer sound advice without trying to manipulate or take advantage of your situation. When it comes to money, trust is crucial. Whether you're discussing investments, debt, savings, or spending, it's essential that the individuals you confide in are those who will respect your confidentiality. These are the people who won't gossip behind your back, who won't judge you based on your bank account, and who won't try to extract something from you simply because of your financial circumstances. In a world where social media pressure encourages constant sharing, it's important to resist that urge, especially regarding your finances. You don't owe anyone an explanation for how you live, what you spend, or how much you earn. The less you share, the more control you retain over your life. Once you allow someone into your financial world, you inadvertently give them the power to judge, manipulate, and spread your personal business where it doesn't belong. Maintaining control. So whether you are financially comfortable or working through some struggles, it's wise to keep that information close to your chest. Not everyone needs to know what's happening with your money. The only time you should discuss your finances is with someone you trust implicitly, someone who genuinely wants the best for you. In addition to safeguarding your financial details, consider the impact of keeping your financial life private on your mental and emotional well-being. Constantly worrying about what others think of your financial status can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. When you shield your financial situation from prying eyes, you create a buffer that protects your peace of mind. You can focus on your financial goals without the added pressure of external judgment. Moreover, maintaining financial privacy encourages personal responsibility. When you take ownership of your financial decisions and keep them private, you are more likely to approach your finances with care and consideration. You become proactive about managing your money, seeking advice only from trusted sources, and making decisions that align with your values and goals. The beauty of giving back. Now, let's shift the focus to another important aspect of life, the act of doing good in the world. Helping others, giving back, and making a difference in someone else's life are profoundly rewarding experiences. When you reach out to lift someone up or offer kindness without expecting anything in return, you contribute to making the world a better place. However, here's where many people go wrong. Good deeds don't need to be shouted from the rooftops. In fact, the most meaningful acts of kindness often happen quietly and without fanfare. The moment you begin to talk about every good thing you do, the focus shifts from the people you are helping to yourself. It becomes about how others perceive you, how it boosts your image, or how it feeds your ego. But that's not why we do good, is it? The intention behind kindness should never be about gaining recognition or praise. True generosity stems from a place of love, empathy, and understanding. It's about connecting with another human being and recognizing their worth, even when the world might have overlooked them. When you give to others, whether through your time, money, or simple acts of kindness, the power of that act lies in the intention behind it, not in who knows about it. The power of quiet generosity. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for others to see the good you're doing, but the most profound acts often occur without an audience. There's an old saying, the left hand shouldn't know what the right hand is doing. This means that when you give or perform an act of kindness, it should be so natural and effortless that it doesn't even occur to you to tell anyone about it. You're not seeking validation, you're simply doing what's right. When you keep your good deeds private, they remain pure and untouched by the need for approval or recognition. They stay true to their original purpose, which is to help others and make a positive difference. This doesn't mean you should never talk about the good you're doing. There are times when sharing your story can inspire others or bring attention to important causes. However, those moments should come from a place of sincerity and not self-promotion. Most of the time, the real power of your good deeds comes from the fact that they were done quietly and without expecting anything in return. There's something incredibly beautiful about helping someone and knowing that no one else needs to know about it. It's like planting a seed. You don't need to see it grow to know that you've done something worthwhile. The act itself is enough. You don't need applause to validate your kindness. In conclusion, whether it's about finances or acts of kindness, the principle remains the same. Authenticity and sincerity matter. Keep your personal matters close to your heart and share with care. Let your actions speak louder than words. This approach not only protects you from judgment and manipulation, but also ensures that your intentions align with making a positive impact in the world. By valuing your financial privacy and practicing quiet generosity, you can maintain control over your life and contribute to a more compassionate world. Remember, your financial situation doesn't define you, and your acts of kindness should stem from a genuine desire to help others. Keep that part of your life private, and you'll discover more peace, control, and fewer opportunities for others to take advantage of you. Your money and your good deeds are your business, and by treating them as such, you create a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. The importance of keeping your plans private. In our lives, we all have plans, dreams, and goals that we hope to achieve. However, how we share these plans can impact their success. Sometimes it's best to keep our intentions to ourselves. Here are 5 important aspects of life that you should protect: your plans, your struggles, your finances, your good deeds, and your next move. 1. Your plans, nurture them privately. When you have a dream or a goal, it's natural to want to share it with others. You might think that sharing your plans will get you the support and encouragement you need, but revealing too much about what you want to do can lead to problems. Sharing your plans too early can invite unwanted opinions and criticism. Some people might not understand your vision or may even feel threatened by your ambitions. They might try to steer you off course with negative feedback. Instead of helping, they could sow doubt and fear in your mind, making you second-guess yourself. Keeping your plans private allows you to focus on what truly matters, making progress towards your goals. By nurturing your dreams in silence, you can build a solid foundation without outside distractions. When the time is right, you can share your achievements with others. At that point, you'll have something tangible to show for your hard work, which is much more satisfying than just talking about your plans. 2. Your struggles, protect your vulnerabilities. Everyone faces challenges and struggles in life. Whether it's a personal issue, a job-related problem, or a health concern, sharing these difficulties with the wrong people can sometimes make things worse. While it can be helpful to talk to someone you trust, not everyone deserves to know about your struggles. Some people may judge you or gossip about your challenges, while others may offer advice that isn't helpful. Keeping your struggles private gives you the freedom to navigate them in your own way. You can take the time you need to find solutions without the pressure of outside opinions. Protecting your vulnerabilities doesn't mean you have to go through everything alone. Instead, choose wisely who to confide in. Share your struggles only with those who truly care and who can provide support and understanding. This approach ensures that you don't feel overwhelmed by negativity or judgment. 3. Your finances keep it personal. Money can be a sensitive topic, and discussing your financial situation openly can lead to complications. Whether you're struggling to make ends meet or you're planning to invest in something big, sharing your financial plans can open you up to unwanted scrutiny. People may have opinions about how you should spend your money, and their advice may not align with your goals. By keeping your financial plans private, you protect your financial well-being and avoid unnecessary stress. This allows you to make decisions based on what's best for you, without feeling pressured by others. Moreover, being private about your finances can help you stay focused on your goals. Instead of comparing your situation to others, you can concentrate on your own journey. This mindset allows you to make financial choices that truly reflect your values and aspirations. 4. Your good deeds, the true spirit of giving. When you help others, the act itself is what truly matters. However, in today's world, many people feel the need to share their charitable work on social media. While spreading awareness can be valuable, broadcasting your good deeds can also cheapen the experience. When you seek recognition for your kindness, it shifts the focus from the people you are helping to the attention you desire. True generosity comes from the heart, without any expectation of praise or validation. The most meaningful acts of kindness often go unnoticed, yet they can create significant changes in someone's life. Keeping your good deeds private doesn't mean you're hiding them, it means you understand the value of your actions. You don't need the world's applause to feel fulfilled. The real reward lies in the gratitude you see in someone's eyes or the relief in their voice. These moments of genuine connection are what truly matter. So, before you share your charitable acts, pause and reflect on your motivations. Are you trying to inspire others or seeking validation? If it's the latter, consider holding on to that moment for yourself. Allow your good deeds to be a quiet victory, knowing that you are making a difference in the world without needing anyone else's approval. 5. Your next move, keep it close. Your next move in life is crucial. It's the step that could open doors you never imagined and bring you closer to your dreams. However, revealing your plans before you take action can lead to unforeseen consequences. Life can be like a chess game, where each move is part of your strategy. If you announce your intentions too early, you give others the chance to interfere. Not everyone around you is cheering for your success. Some people may feel threatened by your ambition, leading to jealousy and negative energy. When you keep your next move private, you maintain control over your plans. You don't have to explain yourself or face criticism before you're ready. Instead, you can move forward in silence, allowing your results to speak for themselves. This approach keeps you focused on your goals without distractions. Consider this: if you were playing chess, would you share your strategy with your opponent? Of course not. You would keep your plans close to your chest, making decisions that benefit you without worrying about how others will react. There's also freedom in keeping your moves private. Without the weight of others' opinions, you can act confidently, trusting your instincts. You don't need validation from anyone else. You know what your next step means to you, and that's what matters most. While it's important to connect with others, discernment is key. Not everyone deserves to know your plans, and not every idea needs to be shared before it's fully developed. Some things need time to grow in private before they're ready to be revealed to the world. Keeping your moves private also allows for flexibility. Life is unpredictable and plans can change. If you've shared your every intention with others, you may feel pressured to stick to a plan that no longer serves you. But if you've kept things to yourself, you can adapt and change course without needing to explain yourself to anyone. As you move through life, remember that your next move is yours alone. You don't owe anyone an explanation or a map of where you're headed. Focus on making the best decisions for yourself, and let your actions demonstrate your capabilities. In summary, it's essential to guard your plans, struggles, finances, good deeds, and next moves. This doesn't mean hiding them, it means nurturing and protecting what's most important to you. When the time is right, and you've built what you set out to achieve, let your actions speak for you. At the end of the day, it's not about what you share, it's about what you do. So as you continue on your journey, keep these 5 principles in mind. Your dreams, your goals, and your vision deserve respect and protection. By moving in silence and allowing your actions to shine, you can truly showcase your strength and determination. Thank you.